I'm your host. I'm Rob. So I've been away for a while, and let me try to get in the screen here because I'm kind of not in the picture right now. But I've actually been away for a while, and I kind of left this channel kind of lonely for a while. Sorry about that. So, but today I'm gonna go over with you guys. If you guys haven't known already, or you haven't checked out your Amazon Prime accounts, Coming to America. I'm talking the sequel, Coming #2 to America, which is a confusing title because the first one's called Coming to America with a T-O. Now this time around they have a number to differentiate. So it sounds the same, but it isn't. And it's the new movie that came out just this year. It's just been released yesterday, and I kind of want to have at least one good review or an early review of something for. So let's get on with Coming to America, okay, guys? But first, let me give you a quick update. So I'll stop here and then I'll go into that. But of course, I'm Rob, and this is Rob in Real Time. And let me get back. Let me tell you what's going on, what happened to me, and why I haven't been making videos on YouTube much. Okay, guys. So now we're talking about Coming to America. This is the main topic at hand, and this is why you're here. I'm glad you guys stuck with me this long just to see this, but I'm probably gonna cut this video so that way it's more review and less yakety yak. So here we're talking about I finally got a chance to do a review of a movie that just did a recent release, which is really like when you do movie reviews, you gotta at least try to catch the movie at least the first week of the movie release. Let's go with when we saw Coming to America. Coming to America was started 30 years ago. The first movie was with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. Pretty much, this movie is a rehash of the same thing. And right now, it's on IMDb. They give it a 5.5 out of a 10, score of 10, which I do kind of agree. So I'm just gonna read to you guys quickly the synopsis. Is right here. This quick synopsis is: the African monarch Akeem learns he has a long-lost son in the United States and must return to America to meet this unexpected heir and build a relationship with his son. This is the reverse version of Coming to America, the first Coming to America. Let's call it Coming to America 1, which was the movie 30 years ago, and it was rated R, I believe. Let me check. Coming to America. So let's look at Coming to America. You go to America. See, so 1988. So that was the first movie of 1988. That movie got a 7.0 right now. It was fun. I do believe that the first one is funnier than this sequel. So I do agree with the scores here in IMDb. I think they're pretty fair. Let's see. And was it a rated R film? Let's see. I believe it was rated R back in the day. And also, you've seen a famous first appearance of Samuel L. Jackson on the first one. So that's something to look for. That was, I think, his first major movie screen debut. So if you haven't seen the first Coming to America, this movie, you probably don't have to see it. This movie right now kind of goes over a lot of the beats in the first movie. And I think the reason why people gave it a 5.5, to be honest, was that it was going along with the same beats as the first movie. So I had a lot of the same story beats, except the James Earl Jones. Let's go into the full cast and crew. So let's see, James Earl Jones, right? James Earl Jones, he played Eddie Murphy's father in the first one. And in the first movie, James Earl Jones travels to America to seek Eddie Murphy, who plays Prince Hakeem. Okay, so in this movie, Eddie Murphy, in Coming to America with the number 2, Eddie Murphy and Arsenio go to America to look for the quote-unquote bastard son. Or I don't know why they don't use the word illegitimate son, but they just go along, and that's kind of what makes it funny. Get the bastard boy, the bastard son, who's played by Jermaine Fowler, who's Lavelle Johnson. His mom is played by Leslie Jones. You've probably seen her in maybe the Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters movie, and she's been coming out on a lot of stuff. A lot of these actors are from SNL, so Saturday Night Live. You'll find a lot of them there. You see Tracy Morgan, who plays Uncle Reem, who's kind of like a supportive father figure, because basically Eddie Murphy's character finds out really late, years and years since the first movie you saw, like after his first trip, he mated with he got busy with Leslie Jones, and he got drugged. But yeah, so whatever. It was a bad situation, and he has a kid. So that's basically, that he has a kid. He mated with someone to have a kid. So he has an illegitimate son and an heir to the throne. These other actors and actresses, we still have a returning by Lisa, who played Sherry Headley, who returns to play Lisa. Cleo McDowell, John Amos, he comes back. Basically, all the people in the first movie make a reappearance in this movie, and it's kind of like there's a few new faces, and it's pretty good, guys. The movie I think the biggest criticism I have for it is they just played it a little too safe. And with the PG-13 rating, I think the jokes were a little more risque. It probably should have got an R. They should have probably tried for a hard R, but they made it into a family film. So by doing that and making it a family film, I think the jokes kind of miss a little more. Because the first Coming to America, I remember it was a little more raunchier. It had a little more grit, a little more teeth in the bite of the jokes, that kind of humor. Where this one, it's kind of anecdotal. So other characters we have is Arsenio Hall. We have Wesley Snipes, who plays in the first Coming to America. There was not really an antagonist, so there was no villain person. And if there was a villain person, it would have had to been James Earl Jones, because he was kind of forcing his son to an arranged marriage that he didn't want. But now there is actually a real antagonist. But that was his father, so it was really like just the father trying to politically make connections with other kingdoms, through marriage. So they go with these arranged marriages and monarchies, and basically that's what this movie's about. Knowing your place in a monarchy, and then how these marriages are arranged, and there's a lot of comedy that ensues because of these kinds of situations. And it was kind of just a feel-good movie. It wasn't too serious. It wasn't like nothing too heavy. So it's a feel-good movie, guys. So it's basically one of those movies that you can just watch, you know, and just chill out and like just enjoy popcorn. But yeah, they did play it safe, and I do agree it was a movie that could have been a little more. I think the writers could have punched it up a little more and made it a little more funnier. I think they needed to take a little more risks. But I think they were trying to play the family angle, and that's what happens, you know. But to me, I think I like the first one better than this one. And I think I was hearing some folks who reviewed this, they were saying that they shouldn't, like, they're fine that this was a sequel that doesn't need to be made. Me, I don't fall into that camp. I think it was interesting just to see where I still enjoyed it because I like seeing what happened to these characters, how they changed in the past 30 years, and if what happened to certain individuals. You know, it answered a lot of questions, and you know, put things to rest. Do they need to make a Coming to America 3? I don't think so. I don't think they need to make a Coming to America 3. I think it's okay if they finish it off with this. But if they do, I watch it. So that's it. My score, which if I have to give this a score, is pretty much I do it from 1 to 5. I don't give it a do a 10 scale. But it's a similar score. It'd be probably like middle ground 2.8. It's not an F. It's like a D. You know, it's just they played it too safe, and a lot of stuff was really predictable. You could see things coming a mile ahead. There was only a few surprises that they threw at you. It wasn't. So if you've seen the first one, they're gonna give you those flashbacks from the first one in this movie, and you'll be caught up to speed. So you don't even have to see Coming to America 1 to see Coming to America 2 to be like to enjoy Coming to America 2, which is good. But Coming to America 1 was better in my opinion. So that's just my poor man's opinion on Coming to America. I hope you guys check it out. It's just one of those movies you can just just chill out and enjoy and just laugh and enjoy these characters. Was there any Oscar winning performances here? I don't think so. And also, I forgot to mention the special effects and the makeup was really good here. I do like how they dressed up. You see Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy reprise their roles and also try some new roles. And the makeup was really good on Arsenio Hall, especially as he played he almost looks like this character. Like there's this shaman. This is gonna sound bad, but he looks like this shaman. He looks as a shaman Indian character that Arsenio Hall plays. He played Baba, this character called Baba. And this character Baba is basically the father of Semi. And it takes, well, I'm just gonna say this, it takes beats from the Lion King, okay? So when you see Baba, he's gonna remind you of a certain character, a prominent character in the Lion King, and that's all I got to say about that. It looks like he's the living embodiment of the human being of that character. So, but I'm not gonna say anything more than that. It's just that you'll just see a lot of you'll notice a lot of just from the position of a shaman and a shaman. It took beats from the Lion King. So, there's some Lion King beats borrowed here. Aside from that, I think that's it. So that's it, guys. I'll see you guys next time. This is Rob in real time. I'll come back to you with another video probably next month. I'll see you soon. Till next time, take care of yourselves, and just be healthy, and I'll be back soon. I wish good things for you. Goodbye.